Welcome back. We are the Shepherdacks, and we're so happy you're here. We are going to be giving you an update on where we stand on our renovation of our newest old home in the Georgetown neighborhood of Washington, D.C. So, Jason.
And we're ahead of schedule.
Really?
No. We're delayed again. So we're officially 4.5 months behind schedule.
Okay.
Well, we have had some continued neighbor fun. Part of our agreement in getting our extension done and our tree removed, which was a bit of a problem, we offered to our neighbors to fix their windows, to fix the side of their house, and to fix their coolant line to their HVAC system.
Okay.
Of which got flagged because we filed a permit for it, and DC had to inspect it, which delayed us another 3 weeks.
Okay.
Fantastic. Win for us this week. Mm-hmm. We were auditing our commercial insurance for the construction project because it was super expensive. Mm-hmm. Out of a whim, I was like, if we're auditing this, we might as well audit everything. And I sent every single insurance policy over to Stephen, and we are going to save $11,000 on all of our insurance policies.
Which is amazing.
Amazing. So word of the wise, look at your insurance every single year and send it to an insurance broker who can broker and look at your insurance every single year. You can save a lot of money. We went to Italy.
Yes.
And we saw some inspiration. Yeah. On the plane, I worked with Allie and we created a design outline by floor. And then we reached out to some local designers, and what we're going to do is we're going to ask them to take our outline, and then we're delegating to them the workload of finding everything that we wanted. So Allie, your design items were gorgeous. She sent me some beautiful screenshots of design that we wanted. You can send that to a designer, and we're paying them hourly to go find those items for us.
So it's like the ideation and the vision is basically there, but we're looking for support with sourcing and logistics.
What was the quote from that crazy designer that was sent to you?
We got multiple quotes. The highest was $250,000.
This person that we found, which we'll mention later, and we'll give them a plug, $250 an hour. They're a custom stager, phenomenal design, work in the luxury space, have a lot of connections. They have already known and met with a lot of the vendors that we're already talking to, so we're hoping that can really help facilitate the space. We went to a spa hotel, and what did we decide to make the basement?
Oh, we're gonna make it a spa, basically, or like a wellness space.
Oh, like you're acting like you're surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. I believe in really using your space and not creating a space that you're not going to use.
I'm all about it.
So we're going to do a infrared sauna. We're going to have like a meditation wellness space. We're going to have an impeccable fragrance. Makes you feel like you are in a luxurious spa. And we're also going to put a treadmill in there because we both really like to walk, and we prefer to walk outside, but sometimes the weather makes it less fun.
We're in a step competition. And Allie says, Oh, how many steps have you taken today? I said, I don't know, Allie. And she's
yes, you do.
I'm at 11,000 steps. So we're going to be using the treadmill a lot to outstep each other. Okay, and that'll be good. And I'm really into the sauna thing. So I haven't gotten into the cold plunge thing yet.
We thought about it. We've been talking about it, like if it's incomplete without it. But
yeah, hesitation. But the sauna, huge sauna guy, and I think it's going to be super nice to have a home gym. We're really into fitness.
Yes.
And we're very excited about that, to have that home gym space. So that'll be the basement. Main level, inspiration, archways, lots of marble.
When he says archways, he means that almost every single door except for like the utility closets are going to be an arch rather than right angles.
Yep.
We picked out our crown molding for that.
Yep.
So the casing that goes around the door.
Easy. And then the rest of the home will have a very similar design theme. We've had such a long time to work on the project that we didn't have like this urgency. As I reflect on like reverse engineering, really what we've done would be, you tell me, you interject if you're not feeling what I'm feeling, okay? Step one was, I think, an inspiration, which was for us, the boutique hotel with no paint that is on drywall, right? Was like the initial thought of the house. So like wood trim, panels, wallpaper, brassy golds.
Right.
Okay, so that was the inspiration. And then I think the easiest thing to kind of reverse engineer this for anyone looking, and what worked really well for me, was delegating the big ticket items to specific vendors and checking off large format pieces of the house. So for us, the floor was easy.
Because we've done it before.
We've done it before, but like the floor that we have now is the floor that we're going to pick in the new house.
Yes.
It's just going to be a different color.
Slightly different.
Check. Then it was the kitchen, right? Meeting Arthur Man Ovez, getting the kitchen design done.
But that was pretty easy because with appliances, it's like if you stick with, we are paneling appliances, so that gives you more flexibility, but generally speaking, you stick with one particular appliance company and then run with it, so.
Done. And then the third big anchor piece was what was that primary bathroom and the kind of countertop surface going to look like. We haven't chosen the vendor yet. We've chosen the aesthetic. We just need to like buy the marble when the time comes.
Right.
So that's checked off. So then what's nice is the only thing that's left, well, actually no, then we did doors.
We did doors, and then we also picked out all hardware. However, we are in a little bit of a holding pattern because we don't love all of the selections.
I think we're going to redo that, yeah.
I think so.
Because doors come with a trim casing. So the moment we pick doors and the trim casing, we're going to then mimic that through the rest of the house. And so that really did the majority of the design. And now the last part is we got to just finish the internal selections of bathrooms and decide exactly the perfect trim outline on walls and then some lighting fixtures. But we did anchor all of our lighting choices based off of the dining room light and the entrance light, which I think is an essential design feature. Because when someone walks into a home, the first thing they're going to look at is your entrance light and your dining room light. And we did that. That was like the very first decision that we made.
Yes, I think we've been on the same page from the beginning regarding where we were going to make things a statement. So like the marble, the fireplace, the jewel box style powder room on the first floor, using a navy oil-based paint for the arched doors.
Y'all just... That's like a big point. It's going to be a bold decision. Wait for more on that one.
Bold decision.
Yeah. The hardest part is how do you match the bracket to the door handle, to the door faucet, to the hinge on the door, and bring that design aesthetic throughout the whole house. Because faucets and plumbing, it's so hard to match tones when you're in the gold spectrum.
Definitely.
If the whole house is chrome, easy. Brushed nickel, easy. Black, easy. But because we've done gold, it becomes very laborsome. So the design person that we're kind of choosing is going to help us do that. And then color palette is the second thing. So we have a very intense marble product that we're going to be installing. Lots of patterns and wallpaper, and then different accents in color in our furniture. And so the designer is going to help us put together those pieces. It can take days to find a wallpaper that makes sense, that has the right color tone.
Days.
And then weeks.
It
months.
could take as long as you want it to. I mean, it's like a work of art.
Okay. Well, see, this is. I don't have days. You don't have days. So they're going to help with that design piece. And then the last piece is, where do you source them? Because it's one thing to find them, another thing to source them. Fun fact on this house, we ordered, we had this handle that we loved. We were short 3 handles. So it took 7 months where we had 3 handles that were different in the entire house because they were on back order. So selecting the vendor and then getting enough of it and then knowing when to order it, you can lean into that designer, which we hope to help facilitate that for us as well. Okay, now with all of that being said, the other research that I did with less premium El Crazio designeros was that I found a lot of the designers that I was talking to were flat fee between $7,500 and $15,000 for what's called full scope project. And so in my mind, because we've done some legwork and I think we can be involved a little bit, you're looking at $250 an hour. Even if that's 20 hours worth of work, that's still $5,000. And so we've kind of worked with their vendor where they can be flat fee if we get to that point, and we'll go to their max $10,000 flat fee. If not, they're $250 an hour. And I think we're going to be okay. And it's definitely worth the time investment. What do you think, babe?
I definitely think so.
crazy.
Especially this time of year, it makes sense.
Yeah, and as context, when we're shooting this, because when we shoot and when we actually publish to you guys, it is almost the end of October. And we've got Halloween parties and Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're going to Florida twice. We're going to Maine. I'm working on some companies I'm looking at buying, and it's going to be a really, really crazy end of the year.
And that's just some of it.
Just some of it. Just some of it. So we're super excited to take you guys along. What's next, Sally?
Finalizing the relationship with this interior designer that we're really excited about.
We'll introduce you guys.
And then delegating.
And then dealing it all up, yeah. And then probably finalizing our design board, which I outlined. And then at that point, we're going to be starting to order samples and everything. And as context right now, the home is being framed. So when we take you guys back, we're going to be on site to show you what framing looks like. And we're going to be walking final floor plan decisions. So the house will have walls, but will not have walls inside. And we're going to walk each floor plan. We're going to draw the floor plan that we created onto the ground of the house. And that is our one chance to make sure what we put on paper makes sense. Ready?
Of course. So that was a little update for you guys, and we are so excited for our next episode. We'll get to be showing you framing, and we'll introduce you to our new designer soon. So thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this episode, we hope you will like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see more of. So thank you again, and we will see you soon.